breaking news, John Locke has recently been under the spotlight for his new and radical ideas on the ways our government and society should work. We have brought him here today to ask him a few questions and hear more about his ideas. Please welcome John Locke. Oh, Mr. Locke, thanks for being here. We know you're kind of a big deal, so let's get into it. What's the Enlightenment all about?
Hey, no worries, I got time. So the Enlightenment was basically this huge wake-up call for society. We were like, why are we just following rules that make no sense, right? It's all about using your brain instead of just going with the flow. This is a major come-to-reason moment for humanity.
Love that. So what's your big idea in all this?
All right, here's my pitch. Natural rights. Everyone's born with core rights: life, liberty, and property. And no king, queen, or whatever should be messing with that. It's like saying, dude, I've got my rights, so back off.
That's kind of savage for back in the day. How did people take it?
Honestly, it was a bit of a mic drop moment. Some people were not having it and thought I was way out of line. But then a lot of folks were like, wait, he's spitting facts. People started seeing that they didn't have to just sit there and deal with these shady leaders.
So is that where this social contract thing comes in?
Yep, that's the deal. The social contract is basically an agreement. The government protects our rights, and in return, we follow some of their rules. But if they don't hold up their end, they're out. It's like, we had a deal, bro. You broke it. Bye.
That's legit. I mean, it sounds like this influenced us a lot, even here in the US.
Oh, absolutely. Some of your founding fathers, like Jefferson, were super into these ideas. The Declaration of Independence, total Enlightenment vibes. It's cool to see how these ideas made waves around the world.
So the blank slate theory, is that a pretty big deal? What does that even mean?
Picture a blank sheet of paper. I argue that's how every mind starts. Completely blank, with nothing written on it. I call this tabula rasa, which means blank slate in Latin. No one is born with any ideas, knowledge, or personality already in their mind. Everything, comes from experience.
So does that mean we're sort of like human sponges?
Pretty much everything you see, hear, and experience gets written on that blank slate. Your family, school, friends, all of that shapes into who you become. In other words, we aren't born with built-in ideas or beliefs. They come from our environment.
That's crazy. So how did people react back then?
Let's just say it was controversial. People thought certain things like religion or morals were built into our nature. But I was saying, nope. We learn these things from our surroundings. This wasn't just about how we learn. It changed how people saw society. If everyone starts as a blank slate, then the way we're raised, educated, and treated really matters.
So how did your theory influence society?
It was huge for education. If you believe in the blank slate, then you know every child has potential. They just needed the right experience and teaching. It's why people started investing more in education and giving more people opportunities to learn.
Wow, that's deep. So, all right, so let's wrap this all up. So our last question is, why should we care about the blank slate theory today?
It's still relevant. If we understand that people are shaped by their experiences, we're more likely to work towards better schools, better communities, and equal chances for everyone. The blank slate theory is really just about seeing people's potential and believing that everyone can grow.
Well said, well said. So,
Hello, it's...
yeah, just back there.
No, I have a better idea, Hello, it's Tetzel the 8th. Have you ever missed indulgences?
Yeah.
Do you ever miss the terror they brought?
For sure.
Do you want an easy way into heaven where you're still allowed to sin?
Of course I do.
Well, for a limited time only, we're selling indulgences again. Please call at 1-800-TEDSOUL. Thank you.
Okay, so just one more thing. So why should students even care about all this older stuff?
The Enlightenment was about standing up to nonsense and thinking for yourself. Still relevant, right? So keep questioning things and speaking up. When you do, you're keeping that Enlightenment energy alive. Stay woke, you know?
Wow. Real. Thank you, Mr. Locke. And that'll be all for our broadcast today. Thank you for listening and watching. And this concludes our news segment for today. Thank you for watching our MK broadcast and have a great rest of your day.